listening. Listen. Just like, girl say that I'm sweet like cinnamon in this class. What's your opinion? I don't care.
Different people from different country, they learn the new things, new skill.
It's learning self-esteem as well as knowing that putting time and effort into something has its results.
Made loads of new friends. I've actually been taught better breakdancing than teaching myself, and it could lead on to something big. One step closer to my dream.
It's taught me to be like open-minded about stuff. Like normally I used to think that drama was for girls and stuff.
Just gives like young people opportunities to do more like what they love doing. So
come down here, pick up for your stuff, go to school and do better.
We fell out of university with no knowledge of the practical things that you actually need to know.
Producing the show and getting a company of actors together is so difficult, and especially for the first time to do it.
They show you the way and they let you walk it, and they keep an eye on you if you wobble.
Acting gives us more confidence. In that way we can talk for ourselves.
6 or 7 years ago I wouldn't get on the bus by myself. It's given us a chance to get me independent, sort of up and running.
And you stir faster and faster, and when you stop stirring, your plate will be spinning.
The Young People's Participatory Theatre Project, or YPPT, aims to increase young people's participation in theatre in England, focusing on young people aged 11 to 25 and using a definition of theatre which includes experimental theatre, circus and street arts. One strand of the YPPT is a series of 10 pilot projects which prioritise groups of young people who would not normally access theatre and which explore new and innovative ways of working.
Tragic. Feel it!
They'd gone through many loops and not really hooked onto something, and then they've come here as a building and as an organisation and really found something, and they've really loved the work and so on.
Imagine you're with your lover. What would you do?
A strong element running through many of the pilots is a focus on young people taking the lead and having the opportunity to develop as creative entrepreneurs.
They're all developing skills as artists, but I think the most important thing about this project is the skills they're developing as cultural leaders, as workshop leaders, as project managers, the skills that will enable them to carry on creating their own work.
Again?
Yeah. Right, here we go. So we've got...
It's the chance of a lifetime, an opportunity.
The thing about this grant scheme is there isn't another equivalent opportunity for young people to actually come up with an idea themselves, take charge and responsibility for that idea and then deliver the project themselves. And it's really putting the money in the hands of young people to do the things that they really want to do.
Just one moment.
Two main aims of the project. One is to increase participation in this area, into the arts. So a lot of young people we've worked with, we've found that don't normally take part in the arts. This is new to them. But also we're hoping to give young people we work with the tools to become cultural entrepreneurs in their own right.
This project is about integrating young people from Newcastle with refugees and asylum seekers. We're aiming to produce a piece of theatre, which is a piece of verbatim theatre, asking them about life in Newcastle, how did they get here, experiences in Newcastle.
The sand, you don't smell it here a lot. When you do, the first thing that comes in, it's my country.
The work is having a profound impact on the young people taking part, increasing confidence and self-esteem, skills development and creativity.
Because some of the skills are quite intimidating, you have to make the fun element quite apparent.
Our armors out, we're down to our last three.
Kids can pick up equipment, set their own goals and achieve them, or if they prefer, they can fail to achieve them. It's okay. There are not explicit, obvious goals. You actually get to explore what the goals are as you go along.
For us, what this project is doing is saying to people, this young person
is more than the offence that they've committed. A realistic expectation is that they find something out about themselves that they might not have known, an ability, a skill, an interest, a talent that they might want to pursue. They may not want to pursue, but they've had an insight into another version of themselves.
The projects are also having a positive impact on the theatre organisations themselves.
With the use of mobile phones and the internet and social networking sites, young people connect quite random, disparate things up in very kind of unusual ways. The young people's experience using these new technologies has really stretched us and stretching our imaginations. You know, we're starting doing 3D virtual modelling gaming work with and mixing that with performance, which is very exciting.
Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, melt, upgrade it, technology. Buy it, use it, break it.
These projects aim to become models of good practice, and we hope that the work will continue to develop and grow, not just at a local level, but also regionally and nationally.
On the streets, gun crime at its peak. This is our community. Yeah, people don't like
when we develop new art forms with our young people in terms of theatre, that feeds into our professional theatre making. So we're training these young people up to be theatre practitioners as well.
There's a chance it might get better. Mary just got a eviction letter, and the bills are gone again. Is this where we're living?